Hey guys, today is episode 2, part 2 of what am I doing on the allotment today. Today I have some shallots. I'm going to be sowing them in the beds that I have just mulched. However, because I have just mulched them, they literally just have weeds underneath. So I started to push the mulch out of the way that I had just put down. This is so I didn't bury the wood chips, because the wood chips will start to tie up the nitrogen within the soil and immobilize it, which isn't good. I'm aware that putting wood chips down would immobilize some of the nitrogen on the top layer of the soil, but I wouldn't want it to immobilize the nitrogen throughout the soil. Next, I'm getting a fork to start breaking up the soil so I can actually put the shallots in. And I'm trying the no-dig method, so I'm literally just trying to make holes within the soil so I can sort of just stick the shallots in the holes, if that makes sense. But I'm not trying to actually break up the soil too much. Also, I've never planted these before, so anyone, if I am doing this wrong, let me know. I'll be happy for feedback in the comments. Or if I create a new method, learn from me, guys. Okay, so now I'm literally just getting the box of shallots. I have 150 here. And they were actually really big, like for sets as well. I thought they'd be smaller because I got onion sets before and they were a lot smaller than this. So I'm very happy with my purchase. So I'm just going along with my hand and scraping the soil, trying to make rows with my hands to place the shallots in. Because I think you want to leave the tips slightly out of the soil. This just makes sure that the bulbs don't actually rot from being too deep within the soil. So I'm trying to put at least 1 or 2 in the rows 12 to 10 centimeters apart from each other, but the ones that I am planting next to each other, I am literally just planting them directly next to each other, because I've seen a lot of people do this and they get a lot more of a harvest from a smaller space. So I think they like being together, they like being crowded sometimes. So yeah, once again, I'm literally just brushing the soil out of the way, popping the shallots into the soil, sometimes planting 1, 2, maybe even 3 in the same hole, and then covering the soil back up after I have planted everything. Sadly though, I actually started to run out of time because the sun started setting. It's getting dark really fast now. So I set up sail and abandoned ship. So I started to close all of the holes up. I got my little rake and I pulled the mulch back over the soil, literally just covering the surface of all of the shallots. And you can't even tell that I was there, which is perfect. Like and follow for more.